Welcome, guys, to the pivot, a part of Fanatics. Another part of Fanatics is Mitchell Ness. And we are here today. We're going to get a tour. We're going to hang out with some of the guys that they brought in from the NHL, from the NBA. We're going to show you just some of the dope things, not only about this building, but about the company as a whole. But Chan, what are you most looking forward to today?
Oh, man, seeing the legacy of this, the sports, how they built Mitchell and Ness. I was getting these in high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm so excited to walk around, talk to these people, and I'm going to ask for some stuff. Y'all know I ain't too proud to beg.
I'm like a kid in a candy store. I always thought Mitchell Ness was just a company that just did throwbacks. But to go back and really get to understand and explore the history from start to where they are now, which is one of the best companies in the world, I'm ready for that.
Well, I mean, we're going to get an opportunity to take a tour of Miss Joanne, the fairy godmother.
Fairy what?
You're the fairy godmother.
I am the fairy godmother of Mitchell Ness.
Yeah,
So when I die, I'll be the fairy ghost here.
But you've been here 42 years?
I've been here for...
So you started when you were 3.
Wow, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, you're just stroking my...
He does that. You let me hang it? I'm going to get it. I'm gonna get it.
Wait a minute, that means he wants an extra goddamn shirt. That's what he wants.
I'm for sure going to leave with some stuff.
Mitchell and Ness started as a golf and tennis company. Mitchell was the athlete and more on the tennis side. Ness was the golfer. Here is all the equipment, okay, the original equipment that Mitchell and Ness has. So it's everywhere. It's throughout this building.
Fred wore that same exact helmet and shoulder pads when he played.
Come on, I dare you. I dare you to put it on. Come on, take that hat off. Come on. Come on, get it over here.
They can't go no more.
What's happening? Yeah.
You ain't hit nobody with
you don't want to see this coming downhill. Yeah, buddy.
Here you go.
Still is.
Yeah.
That was probably your helmet.
My helmet actually looked a lot like
Right?
this.
Well,
Several of the face masks was different, Freddie T. So somebody wore this helmet?
Yeah.
What sort of peanut head human could actually fit this, Miss Joanne?
They wasn't big back in the day.
Look how close that thing is to your nose, though.
This is the secret safe that the family had installed. This, look at this, 1,000-pound safe, okay? Then open it up. And in here, I have a lot of the archives of Mitchell and Ness. I mean, isn't that cool?
And that still looks
Right?
nice.
LeBron used to come into the Mitchell and Ness store when he was in high school.
Wow.
And I remember him and his high school players. I think he got into some trouble with one of the jerseys that we gave him.
He did, yes.
Okay, because they thought, it's gifted it and we didn't. I just remember him coming in and being young, and I remember Fabulous coming in all the time.
Oh, yeah, he was
I remember when we struck gold. I call it gold because, we were maybe doing $100,000, and we ran into the wool at Maple, and then we started doing 6 of this, 5 of that, all illegal, right? Because back then there was no licenses, right? Then word got out around the country, like, wow, there's this Mitchell and Ness. It's a kind of cool place where you can get these one of a time. And then all of a sudden, because this is back in the rapper days, people would come in with suitcases, okay? You know the old suitcase of your dad or whatever, and you just punch the button and it goes cling.
Yeah.
So all these young kids were coming in and opening, and it's 1s, 5s, and 10s. I knew right away, and it kind of smelled a little bit.
That dope boy money.
So I kind of knew that it wasn't just like right out of the bank.
Yeah.
And that's how the urban business started for Mitchell and Ness.
Yep. Wow.
People come in with suitcases, and they would pick up 6 of this, 8 of that, and my boss at the time, Peter Capolino, got very friendly with a lot of the rappers, and basically that's what happened.
Yep. Music videos.
Music,
all that
right?
stuff.
Yeah,
Fitted hats,
yeah. Jay-Z
jerseys.
and Jay-Z, he had on that Washington,
33.
and that was, I think it was Sammy Ball, I think it was, And he used to call Peter up all the time and say, Peter, I just don't understand. I go down in my pickup truck and I basically open this envelope up and it's goddamn more money than I ever made in that NFL. And I'm getting those checks weekly.
Wow.
Because when Jay-Z wore that, like, we probably sold 30,000 units of it.
Wow.
And so all these old guys are making more money than they ever made in any of the leagues.
Right.
That's awesome.
This is all one of a kind. Would you like that?
Like to have it?
Yeah, would you like to have
Absolutely.
that? You may have that. Next.
That's lovely. This is heaven. I can't say no to this. I'm gonna go with Dickerson.
Got to, Freddie
Yeah,
T.
ED is the
We got the
man.
way.
So
Thank you
that's,
so much.
Oh, you're
so much.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you. Wow.
welcome. All right.
So what do we have in mind, guys?
If we go bomber, you gonna go with the big Pete on the joint? Make it more Letterman? Yeah, that's dope.
Definitely more Letterman.
Let's play around with some keys.
I say go to old school where we stripe the bottom though. That's hard.
That's cool with the
Yeah.
zeros in there.
I like it.
Cool.
I should probably be a fashion designer, Chan.
Jesus
Yo,
Christ.
man.
This man doing all the work. You just saying yes or no.
I mean, do you think like the greatest designers do all the work? No,
I
they
think-
start with my dog Aaron at. Well, now they start lower than Aaron, but they start low, and then when they get high, they hire people like Aaron to actually do the work. That's what they do.
Not Maurice Francois Jabot.
Now he was special man. Well, fellas, that's a wrap on the day. To get a tour of not only this beautiful building, but a company that everybody thought started with Jay-Z and Fab wearing throwbacks actually was a deeper part and a bigger fabric of the league than we ever knew.
Seeing the closet, seeing the history here, man, this was an amazing day. I really enjoyed it.
Aside from my Eric Dickerson jersey, trying that helmet on that didn't fit. Hey, listen, those guys went through hell back in the day, but it's just special to be able to come through here and explore the history and actually see what they went through and how far the game has come. But Mitchell Ness, still king of retros. They get it done.
Yeah, and also too, Fred, I want to say thank you to you and your peers that wore those helmets, wore those shoulder pads, the sacrifices you made for people like me and Channing to play in the new millennium, man, like those things, man,
Can
can
I
never
slay?
be
Cut. It's a wrap.
This is the pivot for Mitchell and Ness Monday. We love y'all.